homecoming or a pilgrimage. 10 of us from the SSPS English-Irish region made a spiritual journey in the soil of our foundation from Monday the 27th of June to Friday the 1st of July 2022. Apart from bonding us together as a region, the purpose of the pilgrimage was to revitalize our souls by getting immersed in the atmosphere filled with the spirit and memories of Saint Arnold, Blessed Maria, Blessed Josepha, and the founding generation. Father Jürgen Ommerborn threw more light on the life and spirit of our founder through his talks.
From childhood on, Father Arnold was used to pilgrimages to Kevela, 9 kilometers I think from Goch.
Brother Hein's enthusiasm for the historical elements of the congregation brought us to the underground exhibition where the activities of the first SVD brothers were displayed. The display helped us to understand the willpower and the visionary mind of a man who created a self-sufficient village out of nothing. Steyl missionaries did everything from cultivating their own vegetables to providing fire brigades for the city of Tegelin. Leo Kessels, one of the 80 volunteers working in Steyl, explained about the steam machines in the boiler house. Steam played a big part in the lives of the community during and after the time of Father Arnold. This steam machine that we see now was one of the latest of that time. It was ordered by Father Arnold, but it was installed only after his death. It can still be operated and worked for all visitors to see. We made a visit to our sisters in the Sacred Heart Convent. It was a joy to gather around the sarcophagus of our Blessed Mothers to sing and pray.
May the Holy Triad God live in our hearts. May the Holy Triad God live in our hearts.
We were then warmly welcomed by Sister Antonia and the Mother House community and met all the sisters who knew us. We joined our cloistered sisters for the Eucharist in their convent. After the Mass, we had an opportunity to meet Sister Encarnacion and the sisters through the grill. Brother Heinz also took us to the grottos in St. Michael's grounds, made by the brothers long ago. Father Dennis took us to St. Gregory's to visit the rooms of Mother Josepha and Father Arnold. We prayed and sang in the room of Mother Josepha. In the room of Father Arnold, we had a short reflection on his last days and death. Father Dennis also showed us the chapels where the SSPS were praying one side and the cloistered sisters praying in the other. One day we went for a walk across the river and saw St. Michael's from the other side. We had an interesting virtual trip to Nicaragua and Ghana in the World Pavilion Steyl. On the last morning, we sat around St. Arnold's sarcophagus and celebrated the Eucharist presided over by Father Omerborn. Brother Heinz prayed the prayer of Father Arnold for his spiritual sons and daughters.
Now, when my life ends, when my eyes have closed, let others stand in my place, and let my sons, my daughters implore you, that united and with all their might they praise you always and ever, and continue to promote your honor. Grant then that they may love you sincerely. Therefore, I consecrate them to your love. Oh, take them under your protection. The Father of your children exalts you. Your children exalt you too. Accept them in your goodness and love. You, God's breath of love.
One evening, we had a great surprise when the brothers took us to an ice cream parlor in the disguise of taking us to a church to pray. Donald, a staff at St. Michael's, treated us to this lovely occasion. The SVD also invited us to supper and to a recreation with the community. The pilgrimage to Steyl was an enriching experience for us all. It was our first time to be together as a region in the birthplace of our congregation. The fact that we remained in Steyl without traveling to other places brought us deeper into the spirit of our congregation. We extend special thanks to the SVD community and all those who helped us in different ways to have this beautiful experience.
One of the things that touched me most on the pilgrimage was when we were given these little cards with Father Arnold's last signature before he died. It's obvious from looking at this picture that he took a lot of effort to sign these cards. He wanted to leave something of himself behind for each one, to greet each one of his brothers. And to me, it showed a very soft part of his character, that he had human feelings.
So it was a beautiful gift for me to reconnect again, from the beginning of our founding generation, and be again rooted in the inheritance with Arnold. I think I was very much touched by St. Arnold Jansen and his story and the way how he died. I never read it in details really, so I had the opportunity to read. So for me it's like a reconnection and a revitalizing of my vocation as a servant of the Holy Spirit.
This pilgrimage made me to learn, understand something. It is not what I see, but go deeper into what I'm seeing. And Father Omerborn and Brother Heinz helped a lot for that. I'm ever grateful, and it always remains as a great wealth, enriching spiritual time.
I love the idea of the Father's two hands, one the word SVD and the other the Holy Spirit SSPS, and therefore we are natural relations.
When we visited the room of Father Arnold, I was sitting on his bed listening to this beautiful reflection about his last days and death. I was very emotional. I could feel his presence very, very close. And I could feel the kind of a bond that's between a father and daughter.
For me, the whole pilgrimage to Steyl was also like a coming home after many years. 54 years ago, I went to the River Maas for the first time.
It is about Father Arnold's spirituality, which I was really taken aback. In the final years of his life, he still stressed the importance of quarter of hour prayer. It is the great legacy Father Arnold Jansen left behind for us, his sons and daughters.